Okay, guys, yeah, it is time for another episode of Mom and Me Live. I'm Denise.
And I'm Leon.
I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada. And you're in for a treat tonight because Mom's in a bashing mood. She's been hitting me with the insults since I got here tonight.
Yeah, I got way to go yet.
So I have my little elf hat on tonight, and
I have mine on. Mine's a little fancier.
Mama Santa, of course.
Okay.
And so it is obviously December 8th, getting closer and closer to Christmas. It's hopefully some festive fun, and you're having a good time. You may have seen my Instagram post if you follow me on Instagram earlier tonight. Mom's not on Instagram, so I'm going to show her a little something that she'll probably. So take a look at this is the naughty and nice list.
Here be Michael, Denise, Matthew.
Which list am I on, Mom?
You're on this naughty list.
I made the naughty list.
Yes, because today I slaved over making some cookies today because she said I'd never give her any. And now she says she's not eating them because she's watching her waistline.
She's so full of it. This is the naughty and nice list that was at our work today. So as you can see, Denise D is on the naughty list. I disagree. I've tried to be so good.
Not working.
Not working.
No.
I've got a few days left to get off the naughty list.
Oh, okay.
Though.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Mom did make some. You should show your delicious cookies that you made today.
Oh, I may later.
Okay. Mom made some lovely cookies, and I will have a cookie, of course. Give me a hard time.
Try to anyway.
Try
yeah.
to. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who's watching, December 8th today, there is free shipping, Stampin' Up! Today. And the thing today to remember is, again, that the holiday catalog, there's only a few weeks left for that one before we start the new mini catalog. If you're on my mailing list, you shall receive, I've ordered your catalogs, and you should receive them in the mail towards in a few weeks time, the new one. But I am still very much enjoying the old one. Mine is quite in rough shape. You wouldn't think that this was only from July to December, but it was. There are several things in here that are retiring, that are going away, and that I still want to play with and have fun with. So I wanted to show for tonight a couple of items that are going away that you might want to, if you're looking for an easy Christmas card, quick Christmas card. This is you still haven't got yours out yet. I haven't mailed mine yet.
She's gonna get it done.
And are yours in the mail?
They're not in the mail, but they are just about ready to go.
Yeah, hers are at least addressed, and that
Yeah.
mine aren't even addressed yet. All right, I know I gotta get busy. Are all your Christmas cards out? Have you mailed them? I know one of my members of the Stampin' Up! Oh, I see my apron is just falling down. Oops. We'll just take it off. Mailed like 65 cards.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, so that was very, very good. All right, I'm looking for, I actually did bookmark. There it is. The card. Again, using this catalog as a reference is a great idea. We're going to make this card tonight. So it's a nice snowflake card. and we'll review some of the things that are retiring. So some of the things that are retiring out of it are this Heartfelt Wishes Stamp Set, which is a lovely, I love the script font on this one. And the Heartwarming Hugs paper. So, some really nice Christmas paper that is some nice traditional colors of your Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red. So, some really nice Christmas colors. That's the Heartwarming Hugs paper. So, still a chance to get that. And then this is the one that made me the most sad. I really enjoy stencils and using the stencils, and this set is retiring from the mini catalog, and most importantly this one that we're using, which is the snowflakes. You can see I've kind of well loved it already. So yeah, last chance to get those ones. There are some new stencils coming in that, but these snowflakes are just gorgeous. So we're going to make this card. All right, so to make this card, you're probably wondering what you need. I'm going to pull the camera down and I'm just looking for my nice sheet of paper here so that we're tidy. All right, so I move the camera. Sorry for the little ride there. Hang on to your hats. Moving. Okay, you have to forgive me. I have one fingernail that's not correct. Doesn't have nail polish on it anymore. We've been busy decorating, and decorating is hard on the hands. Let me tell you, crafting and decorating. Okay, I'm trying to get the best angle for this. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. Sorry. Okay, one last move. One last move. Okay, let's try it there. Okay, so I did mention these stencils. This is the snowflake one that we're going to use. You'll need old olive cardstock. That's the 5.5 by 8.5. That will be the card base. And then you'll need a piece of the old olive that is it's about 2.5, because I kind of eyed this. 2.5 by 4, 2.5 by 4 inch. And then out of the, good, I just dropped a piece. This is one of the pattern papers out of the Heartwarming Hugs. And you need a 4-inch by, 4-inch by 4, basically a 4 by 4. I think I did 3 3/4, 4-inch by 3 3/4 inch piece. To decorate it up, these opal rounds are very pretty. And oh, you'll need a piece of white, of course, so 3/4 inch piece by, we're going to trim that down, so 3/4 inch by whatever. And I'm looking for, oh yes, good old, some nice Simply Elegant trim. So some nice silver trim. And of course the stamp set. I used that stamp set, the Heartfelt Wishes. Okay, so because this is a nice easy one. This is not a lot of paper. Oh, I know, missing one very important thing, which is the paste, the embossing paste. Okay, this is the shimmery white embossing paste. I always keep mine in a baggie even once I've opened it, because then it's to help it stay wet and moist, this embossing paste. So it's good if you keep it in air sealed tight. It is in a container that should be air sealed tight, but I don't find it as tight as I'd like it to be. So I just do the extra protection of the baggie. Okay, let's talk about this. So what did we do? It is super fun. If you haven't used the embossing paste, I highly recommend it. It is fun to use. I am going to use a little bit of washi tape, or you can use painter's tape, whatever it is you want to hold that in place. And I'm just going to put, I want that end to be good, so I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to do it this way. You want a little bit at each side, just so that the paper does not shift. We're going to trim it down anyway afterwards, so it doesn't matter. That's why it's slightly bigger than what I need for the card. Oh, and then I'm going to take my stencil, and you can see that I just, either side, but I've been using this side the most, so it's my rough side. So none of that's going to show through the extra white ink that's on there from before. Just placing it, doesn't matter. It's random snowflakes. And then I'm going to just make sure that with my washi tape that stencil is not going to go anywhere. Okay. I just want it to be nice and firm in place so that it doesn't lift. So it's nice and flat, and I'm using a glass plate. You could use a glass cutting board. Again, it's just, or you can use a silicone mat. We do sell the silicone mat. You want something that you're going to be able to wash this embossing paste off of when we use it. So I'm going to open the embossing paste, but I do need my spatula. And I need to find, we washed it. Just looking for the spatula. Okay. Where did it go? All right. Yeah, we washed it because we used it earlier. It's white, so it's probably just blending with the white tablecloth. Okay, can you look on the kitchen counter just to see if it's on the kitchen counter from when we washed it? All right, sorry guys, we are going to find this spatula. I'm just talking to them, saying that we're finding the spatula. Spatula is fairly important to be able to do this technique because it's got the nice flat edge to it. It's something that is available in the annual catalog, this spatula. So is the embossing paste. Yes. No, I need my white spatula. Okay, you talk to them for a minute while I go find where it's gone. It's got to be on the floor.
Hello, everyone. As you see, we're not organized very good here right now.
We were. Here, sit down, you chat. Sit down.
She's trying to find her spatula. I found one in the kitchen, but apparently that's not good enough there. So she's continuing to find the other one. You know how it is when you think you're well organized and things go wrong. Seems to happen a lot to me these days. No.
Well,
Oh, she found something.
well, I found they come as a set,
Yeah.
and so
Okay.
I found one of them.
What?
So
You found-
there's the other one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, she just picked up something and looked and she found it. Okay. Okay, folks, I think we're going to be lucky.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Coming back down. Coming back down. Hold on. You're getting a nice
Okay.
shot, but not the one we want you to have. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what I was looking for. These are our palette knives. Ooh, Mom's opening up the.
It looks like icing.
It does look like icing,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up or not. I'm going to hold it there for a minute. Because I don't think it's going to, you're going to see the, oh, maybe. See how it looks frosty? If you look especially on the silver foil here, that's how shimmery. And it ends up looking like it's got a sparkle in it. Isn't that nice? Okay, so this is a very, this probably would have worked. Mom brought a butter knife, which probably would have been fine too, but then I don't want to ruin your butter knife. These plastic ones wash off pretty good. Like I said, this is not retiring, and neither is the spatula, and there is new stencils coming, but I just love this snowflake one. And you can do this on plain paper, color paper, but it's neat to do this on pattern paper too. And that's what we're doing today, doing it on pattern paper. So we're just going to grab some, oh, I just stuck it in, grab some nice fluffy stuff. And you're just going to put it right on, fairly thick at first. And just put it on like that. Okay.
Oh, it does look easy.
It is, it's very easy.
Even I could do that.
You can do it.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it doesn't take a lot. I'm going to scrape that back in there. And then I'm going to come back and even just pick up some more right off of there. I'm just smoothing it. And you'll see that it's still picking up lots through the stencil. Don't want any lines, so I'm just going to make sure it's nice and flat. Okay, so it just looks very flat. I can see one big line right there.
That red one's showing right there.
Yeah, that's part of that
Oh,
snowflake right there. We can cover it like that. Then we're going to trim that paper off too. That's why we did a bit bigger. So that's it. There's lots there still. I will wash that. That will put the lid back on there, and I will put that in the baggie, or Mom will put it in the baggie. So as you can see, this is pretty wet right now, but you can still very carefully just lift the stencil off. Just peel it back. And I will take this to the sink right away and wash it. And I'm just going to pull this off too because I want to wash my glass plate at the same time. And I will just set this aside. Look how pretty that is. You can see how it's slightly raised, but not very much, but it also glitters. I'm going to try and look there. You can see it glittering. So it's pretty nice. And then I'm going to show you that I did one earlier that's dry. You would have to let the dry for a little while for sure. But it just gives such a pretty, and you can feel it. It's got a nice texture. So it gives a good raised feeling. All right, so I'm going to go and wash this, and you get to chat with Mom again for a moment while I go wash this, because it's really important I wash it right away. let
Okay.
that dry. I'll take the plate and my palette knives and wash.
And she's going to get it done right away. And that's the surprise. Sometimes things sit too long and then she has hard work getting her fixed. That it.
So,
She's just lucky. Today in the building, they shut our water off for a while. So good job it wasn't when she's trying to do this kind of work, because she'd have had a bit of a problem. They didn't have it off too long, I don't think, but they left the sign up a lot longer than the water was off, I think. But and I didn't even know they had shut it off, so it didn't affect anybody too much. So have you all got your baking all done, ready for Christmas? I'm finding like eating the chocolate out of the bowls. I get my share of chocolate, that's for sure. But everybody will know I've been eating it pretty soon. It'll start to show up in spots you don't want it to. So how you doing out there? Oh, she's heading back.
I'm heading back. Just gonna let that dry.
Okay.
Whoopsie. Heading back.
Yep, here she is. She's coming with some more surprises for us. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna put it down just so we can do the rest of the card. Like I said, this one is the one we just did, so it's drying, whereas we have this one that is already dry. So we're going to use the one that's already dry. This is our card base. So you're all familiar with, you can either use the scoring board to make your seam there, or I know my fingers are a little wet, so I'm going to have a little bit of moisture on the back of my card. That'll dry and go away. All right. I think the embossing paste is fun. It is a little bit messy, but it is fun to use. All right, then we're going to take that smaller piece of green. That's the 4 by 2.5. And we're going to take our good old scoring board. And sorry, we have limited room when we do this. Take this and we're just going to use our stylus, and we're just going to score at 1/4 inch all the way across. And again, if you have an embossing folder, you could use an embossing folder and run it through the Big Shot instead of this. If you don't have a Big Shot or embossing folders or that, then you can do this technique just using your scoring and scoring lines. We're just vertical lines every 1/4 inch. There we go. And it just gives a nice subtle pattern. All right. Yep. Thanks, Mom. Okay. So we have our card base. And this is what's going to go at the bottom. This is where we're going to trim this piece for the top, because I don't need near as much of this. So whichever snowflake pattern or whatever is going to benefit me the most is where I'm going to take my trimmer and cut. So I'm just going to cut about maybe 1/4 inch off that end, and I'm going to cut a little bit off of that end. So it's about 3 3/4 is what it ends up being, 4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's going to get glued to the top. Did we just lose the green piece? There it is. This is what's going to go to the bottom. Oh, sorry, that way. Okay, and then we're going to stamp. Remember, we have that lovely stamp set, and we're going to stamp the Happy Holidays in the old olive on our 3/4 inch strip. I've done it ahead just to speed up our process slightly, and it's going to come vertically. It's going to go across. So I just want to decide how I'm going to do that on its angle. So I'm going to take the plunge and glue this down, just using a regular glue. Again, this Tombow glue, sorry, that's going to get covered. You just need a little bit of it. Little goes a long way. Oh, I like that better. Go that way. And I'm leaving a little bit of my edge around the core card. It's very, see, it's very dry. I can do that completely. It doesn't take too long to dry, and then it's beautiful to touch. Then we're going to take our bottom piece and just glue that. And in fact, I really like that snowflake so much. So I'm actually going to, instead of the 2.5, I'm going to take that down 1/4 of an inch. This is the thing with the designs in the catalog. I think I've mentioned before. Stampin' Up! Tells us what product they use. I can get that list, but it doesn't tell me how to make the card. So this is me just taking the picture from the catalog and winging my own directions. Decide whether I want my score lines to be up or in. I want them to be up. What I mean by that is on this side is more of like a mountainy, and on this side where I scored in is more of an indent. So I'm going to do the mountains up and just give it a nice bit of glue, but very flat glue. And leaving my little edge. You can do color on color. It looks just fine. All right. And then this is our last little piece, and I am going to trim this down. I'm going to go like that. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to go like that. Like that. Okay, I'm really eyeing this. There's probably an easier way of doing this, but I'm just eyeing my trim lines and going for it. I'll probably think about that next time, about how I could have done that easier. I really want that to be just slightly like that. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot when I'm doing this.
No, it's concentrating
Too much.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on with dimensionals, though, because I think that will be nice if I pop that up. There they are.
Singing a song.
Oh, speaking of singing a song, I don't know if I can. There's been a couple of new Christmas songs come out this year.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice ones. I really like the Elton John and Ed Sheeran did a song. You can see it on YouTube and that. Oh, so good. So entertaining.
Very
And there's
good.
some cameos in there. Like I first one I noticed was Michael McIntyre, who is a comedian. I saw him and I was like, oh my gosh, he's in there. And then when I Googled it to see, is that truly Michael McIntyre? Because I wasn't sure if I was seeing things or not. Then I noticed other stars were in there too as a cameo. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Cool. Cool. Happy holidays. And then, of course, a little bit of that silver twine. And we're just going to do a nice little bow with that. Maybe not quite that big. I love working with this twine. It's very, very easy to work with. Just decide where I'm going to put it. All right. Okay, a little glue dot. Working with twine or ribbon. You wanted a little glue dot. Oh, I got two little glue dots. Now my thumbs are stuck together. There we go. Oh, where do you think, Mom?
I go right up there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mom has chosen our little ribbon. Okay. It's looking really pretty. And then for the last little piece, just to do it up. Remember those little
She's gonna put some
opals?
sparkling things
We
on.
gotta put, well, it's already got sparkle, but we're gonna put some more sparkle because you can never have enough sparkle. Oh, these are so pretty. So just to bump it up just a bit more even. I think that one. Okay. I'm trying to hold that still so you can see. Oh, there we go. Takes a minute for the camera to come into focus. Oh my. But that's our nice simple Christmas card today. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a chance to try some of the embossing paste if you haven't used it before. I certainly like it. I like playing with it. Ooh, really sending you for a ride.
Yeah,
Okay.
hard on.
If you look up there for me so I can see. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. I want to be able to see that we can see. And I look
Okay.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, so
now I suppose next week you it'd be a little late to be doing Christmas cards. I guess you should do Happy New Year cards because
yes, Happy New Year cards,
Yeah.
Christmas tags. We need tags and
well,
stuff, but we can do New Year cards. Would you like to do New Year?
I was just trying to think of once Christmas is over, it'd be hard coming up with new ideas because it's well before Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yes. Valentine's, anniversaries, yes. But those things are coming, that's for sure.
Right.
But yeah, let's celebrate Christmas first.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look and see if anybody's watching us live right now. Ooh. Hi, Nancy. Oh, she loves their hats. Thanks,
Oh,
Nancy.
It helps the hairdos.
That's true. Don't have to quite as worry as much.
No, you don't have to think about them at all. No.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
See you next week. We still will be here Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Right. Yeah. All goes good. Yeah.
And yeah, if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching.
Okay.
And yeah, have a great week.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.